Hello YouTube, it's me FemShep, and I am back with my monthly replay reviews for my paying channel members, currently Ragnarok and Shaq the Great. I'm going to start with Ragnarok's replays in this first video, and there will be a subsequent video with Shaq the Great's replays. Shaq is playing Mai on classic controls, and Ragnarok is playing Ken on modern controls. And I think I'll have more specific advice for Ragnarok since I also play Ken on modern controls. I'm going to try to stick to kind of general game plan approach stuff for Shaq the Great's replays. A big shout out to my channel members. I really appreciate you guys. I'm making very limited money off of my content and it takes a lot of time. So it's really helpful to enable me to continue making content outside of my day job and to enable me to continue entering locals so I can create content as well. So thank you very much. And I'm going to dive right into it with Ragnarok's replays. I'm going to watch the entire replay with no commentary first and then kind of go back through it and talk about what I noticed. Also, shout out to Newbie Fight Club. I'm also in that Discord. You can see that in Ragnarok's club directly under his CFN name there. Really cool Discord for matchmaking and training people of all skill levels. Definitely worth looking up if you're interested in matchmaking with people in a more organized setting than just like wandering around the battle hub. So let's get into it.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Okay,
Hadouken! Hadouken! That's right.
You can ignore those gremlin noises in the background. I feel like I have to say this a lot. That's our senior cat. His name is Ribbit because his meow sounds like a frog and the shelter did not know why. He's fine. I love it.
Fight. Hadouken! How's this? Tura! Hadouken! How's this? Tony! Bring in the heat! Ken wins!
Okay, so for starters, good things. I'm seeing more combo variety than I saw in your replays last month, which is really good. I'm seeing intentional meaties on their wake up, which is really good. And you went for a cash out at the end there to kill, where in previous replays, you were autopiloting really small combos and leaving them alive when you could have killed. So that was all really good. I can get into more granular stuff with Ken because I know modern Ken's combos and setups to some degree. So I'm going to kind of go through this interaction by interaction in addition to just general game plan stuff. I'm going to try to go through general overview stuff first and then get into the specifics in a second round.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'm not gonna lose.
I'm going to slow it down so I can keep up too. Okay, so using fireballs at range as a poke to control space is good. I'll talk about ways that this particular interaction could have been better later. You took your turn back when she was negative. That's good. I would not do full target combo on block without an ender because as you can see there, you're negative 14. So you were extremely punishable. Chun just didn't know that. Again, good with the fireball at range. I see you walking forward a lot more than last month when you walked yourself straight to the corner. That's also really, really good.
How's this?
There's a lot of Dragon Lash neutral skips in this replay, and that's something that's very tempting on this character because it's very strong. On counter hit or punish counter, it combos into your medium auto combo, which is the medium punch, heavy punch target combo for anyone watching who plays Classic. And on block, you're either +1 or +2, so you can frame trap, you can throw. Sometimes the throw's real, sometimes it's fake, depending on how plus you are, but a lot of people will let you throw. You can neutral jump to bait their throw attack. You have a lot of options. Dragon Lash is a good move, but throwing it out seemingly at random is leaving you open to getting counter hit or just not getting anything off of it. So I would try to slow down the Dragon Lash a little bit and be a little bit more intentional about where you use it. You could have DP'd that, but I know the side switch is really disorienting. That happens to me a lot too. You got thrown, that's fine. You poke a lot with the medium punch target combo from the medium auto combo. That is better than last month when you pretty much only use the light auto combo. But as a poke, I would say that the heavy punch that you get as the first hit of Ken's heavy auto combo is a much better poke. Because you can see here that this button just doesn't go very far. They have to be right in front of you. And you also can't really hit confirm this until the second hit of the target combo. And as I mentioned earlier, if you do the whole target combo on block, you're -14 unless you end with something. And you put yourself in another risky situation of trying to figure out how to end in the safest way possible, because there are very few ways to end that are totally safe. So if you're good at poke, I would say use the heavy punch more and the medium punch less. I think jumping into the light auto combo, although this Chun let you get away with it a lot, is not very good. That's where I think the medium punch is actually better. Even if you don't finish the target combo, like just one medium punch, you can finish the target combo if you saw that the jump in hit. Otherwise, just the one medium punch on block is fine. This doesn't get you nearly as much reward as if you had used a non-light button. And in addition, I would say if you do use this, I talked about this a bit last month, you want to change up which ender you're using to get a knockdown, which I'll also show later. Using different enders for this, where before you weren't really using this at all. I see you use Tatsu here, I see you use DP here as an ender. That's awesome. Waiting to bait the DP, fantastic. You could have done a better combo there. I'll talk about it later. But the waiting and then successfully punishing when you see that you whiff the DP, awesome, awesome. Whether or not you know the frame data, you are successfully taking your turn back when Chun is negative and trying to press on her negative frames, which is also really good. This is a range at which spamming the light kick is actually not bad, because it's gonna hit at this range, and if she's trying to do like anything, she's gonna get counter hit because it's a really fast button. So I can't really complain about the light auto combo spam here too much. That was great on 2 levels. Number 1, you anti-aired her jumping out of the corner. But number 2, you register that she was going to do the Chun jump off the wall, which is character specific, and then anti-aired the altered jump arc, which I struggled with for quite a bit. I definitely wasn't doing that in Platinum, so that's really awesome. This is another example of their, oh my god, look at his face in that freeze frame, that's something. But another example of there was no reason to Dragon Lash there. As a meaty, like, that's not auto time, that's not real. It's very reactable with Wake Up DI or Perfect Parry. She tried to Perfect Parry it, she just got the timing wrong. So I would say when you're trying to pressure on their Wake Up, don't Dragon Lash. If you want to use a button on their Wake Up, maybe go for Stand Heavy Punch, and I'll talk about why that's good later. And she gets caught again by the light Jinrai. I do still think you're using it too much, but it did work here.
Round 2. Fight. Hadouken! How's this?
That's not a terrible Dragon Lash. That's a range and a timing at which it makes sense. Meaty throw! Awesome! You see that counter hit? She tried to hit a button and you took advantage of the fact that you had the advantage and could choose how to beat her Wake Up button option. So, great, great, great. Last month you kind of just stood and waited to see what they were going to do, and now you're continuing your pressure. So that's great progress. Fireball on their Wake Up. Also not a very good meaty option, because here you see it hit. You guessed right, but you got nothing. If you'd done a button that could have been confirmed into a combo, then your guessing that you should hit them on their Wake Up would have been rewarded. But here, it did less than 500 damage, and you don't get any continued pressure, because Fireball as a meaty option isn't very strong. Hey, babe! The kitties are being hyper while I'm recording my monthly replay review. I had to explain Ribbit's gremlin noises to YouTube again. There's that combo again, where you're doing the medium punch, heavy punch target combo into medium Jinrai overhead ender. I don't really think that's a great combo. I'm not really sure why you're doing it. If you had done the medium punch, heavy punch target combo into run DP here, like you did earlier, or even run Tatsu, at this range, run Tatsu's only better for the corner carry, and you're already really close to the corner anyway, so I would have done run DP, but that still would have been better and gotten you better Oki than if you had done that Jinrai ender thing. You're holding space a lot better. I still see you kind of panicking and not reacting when they whiff buttons right in your face. And this is something I struggle with personally. I'm still really working on my whiff punishing because my reaction is, oh, thank God they missed, and not, oh, good, I can punish them for missing. But if you were standing a little closer and she were missing buttons in your face, then you could punish her with your own button for that. So kind of just work on your ranges too.
How's this?
I wouldn't ever do the light auto combo after Dragon Lash. You're at best +2, so you can do a 5 frame there to frame trap, but it's going to be a lot more rewarding if it's the medium punch, heavy punch target combo than if it's the light kick. And generally a safer frame trap to beat if they're mashing and you're only +1 is going to be to just do jabs into DP, but if you haven't labbed lights into manual DP yet, then this isn't awful. I think it could be better if it were you were using the medium auto combo here, but you did go for a frame trap to continue your pressure after Dragon Lash, and that's good. Alright, reversal. There is never any reason to jump at someone when they're in the corner. Like, sometimes it can be a jump scare because it doesn't make sense and they're not looking for it. But like 99% of the time, I would say this is bad because look at what immediately happens. You had the pressure, you had her in the corner, and you had the advantage, and you put yourself in the corner by doing this jump in. Don't jump at people when they're in the corner. That was unfortunate. She reacted late with her anti-air. Great awareness that you could, in fact, kill here. That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the replay and try to go through the specific interactions in more detail now.
Round one. Hadouken!
Okay, if there's already a fireball out on the screen, and you want to play Fireball Wars, you want to go for OD Fireball. Because Ken's OD Fireball will go through other fireballs, and if it punishes them trying to do something, you can drive rush behind it with stand heavy punch into a combo. Oops. Drive rush stand heavy punch, which is your heavy auto combo, behind an OD fireball is scary even on block because you get plus frames. So if you're playing Fireball Wars, they're throwing fireballs, you're throwing fireballs, and you have the meter, go for OD fireball. I said earlier that this is not a great idea because it's negative 14 on block. There are a couple different things you can do to make this safer if you're gonna do the whole target combo on block. You can drive rush cancel into a strike throw gas. You can just do the one hit. Or you can do medium Jinrai ender there. The safest option you can end with is the light ender on the medium Jinrai. Since it's only -5, people in Platinum might not know that, and properly spaced, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to punish. Here it would be punishable, but it's better than being -14. -5 is still better than -14. It is vulnerable to DI if you always do target combo on block into Jinrai. I had this problem a lot when my Ken was in Platinum, but I would still say that it's a good place to start. Like this. And then you can kind of mix which Jinrai ender you do. You can always also just do the first hit if they like to parry the Jinrai light ender, the low, and then walk forward into punish counter throw. But you want to condition them with the light ender first. All these times that she's neutral jumping in front of you, you have the walk speed that you could just be walking forward into DP.
Keep walking! Gotta act quick! Keep walking! I'm coming for you!
I gotta back up more.
Keep walking! Keep walking! Gotta act quick!
Where was the neutral jump? There. Or even air to, well, maybe not air to airing. I think it's got to be DP. But don't just let them jump in front of you for free. You got to be fast with it, but it's doable. That's where I said the random Dragon Lash isn't so great. If you had just waited here, you can beat their Drive Rush with Heavy Punch. You can beat their Drive Rush with a Crouch Medium Kick. I would say get used to checking Drive Rush with the Crouch Medium Kick. I'm still not seeing you do any Crouch Medium Kick Drive Rush cancel. And I talked about in the last month's replay how that's a very strong option, because if you do it into jab, it's a true string, and then you're plus enough to do strike, throw, shimmy. If you do it into button, it's a frame trap. If you do it into throw, you'll catch them parrying or blocking. You're not really taking advantage of using your meter in that way at all. And Ken's crouch medium kick drive rush cancel, I would say, is one of the strongest aspects of the character. If you see yourself, if you're looking for drive rush, like when you're just waiting like this, you want to be looking for what they could do. And if they really want to drive rush full screen, this gives you a lot of time to react. So I wouldn't let this go without you punishing it. If you do your crouch medium kick drive rush cancel to check a drive rush, you can do that into first hit of your medium punch auto combo, and then restart the medium punch auto combo into your preferred ender, like the combos you were doing earlier, which again looks like this. Technically, if you know that the crouch medium kick drive rush cancel hit, you can do crouch heavy punch, run stop, then your medium punch target combo, but that's harder. I wouldn't really worry about that at this level. I've still been lapping it myself. I'm just gonna see if I can do it. Oops. I dropped it. I dropped it again. Oh my god. I'm doing it too slow. There it is. Looks like that. Like I said, you could have DP'd that. Maybe not? Oh my god. Yeah. Always be ready to do the crosscut DP. It's a lot easier on modern. There, where I said you poked with the wrong button. You actually went for the whiff punish here, which is really good. It's just that your button didn't reach. So I'm gonna back this up by a couple of frames. Let's see here. There we go. You can't really whiff punish that button, but if she wasn't blocking, you might still hit her. Like, you can see it's not punish, counter hit or anything. I can see why you thought that button was going to reach, but unfortunately, I would generally go for your whiff punishes with this button or with this button, not with the medium punch. I said the jump in could have been a better combo. You can do, like, just the medium punch target combo where she should have blocked there, she didn't. And then obviously you can hit confirm into an ender. Like I said, it is kind of unsafe on block. But if you want to do one medium punch and then kind of drive rush cancel into a guess, sometimes if I have the meter, I'll drive rush cancel the one medium punch into the heavy punch, and then you can continue your combo from there if you see it hit, like this. But I wouldn't really jump into the light auto combo like that. There, when you whiff a throw because they jumped, you almost always still have time to anti-air with your DP. So here. Oh, well, she jumped back, so maybe not there. Maybe not there. Yep. Yeah, maybe not there. But I would at least take the space. Good hit confirm. Whoa, cat's being crazy in the background here. Alright, I mentioned earlier, you... Cat just ran clean through my microphone. Apologies, guys. Y'all, please chill. Please chill, come on. Alright. As I was saying, punishing the DP, good. The combo you did, bad. Anytime that they whiff a DP in front of you, a good starter punish is your stand heavy punch from the heavy auto combo, crouch medium kick, run DP, or crouch medium kick, medium Jinrai heavy ender. Oops. And if you have the meter to extend, obviously I wouldn't have cashed out there, but you can extend into a much bigger combo with Drive Rush. I would have at least extended with 3 bars there because you have the meter to spend. You really don't spend your drive meter, which is a good thing. A lot of people put themselves in burnout a lot in Platinum, but you currently aren't using the resource at all. And drive is an important resource in this game. I would not save it for only ODDPs. I would be extending your combos with Drive Rush. Oop. Why did that not work? Oh my god. There we go. Because the combo you did here, which I mentioned earlier, that's a weird way to end this with the overhead because that only works in the corner and it doesn't have like go-to Oki. I wouldn't really do that. I would have at least, if you were going to punish with the medium punches here, ended with run DP. But the combo you did 2,056 damage. And alternatively, that does 2,548 damage. 2,404 damage. Big extension could have done over 3,000 damage. So you're leaving damage on the table. Good, like, shimmying, waiting to see if she was going to throw tech or something. You're good at patient play. I need you to spend more of your resources and turn up the aggression. Like, you play Ken. Rush down a little bit. Like, be in their face. Make them scared. Again, good that you're doing different enders for that combo, but when you're this close to the wall, Run Tatsu does less damage than Run DP. So if you don't need the corner carry, just do Run DP. And then you start spamming the light kick, which I'm not really going to focus on that right now.
Round 2. Fight.
It's another chance where doing a different fireball. Oh, speaking of which, anytime this hits, anytime the Drive Rush Stand Heavy Punch hits, that's the same as when it's Punish Counter. So you can combo into Crouch Medium Kick, Run DP, or Medium Jinrai. Oop. Dragon Lash kind of working out for you, but just walk forward and take the space. Don't spam the Dragon Lash quite so much. Meaty Throw, really good. Meaty Fireball, nah. If they don't back roll, which the Chun didn't here after your throw knockdown, you can just walk forward and throw them again. You can throw loot mid-screen if they don't back roll. You see counter hit again? Because she's not back rolling? Or alternatively, a button. It's hard to time in a replay. And the reason I would advise using the stand heavy punch as a meaty more is because on counter hit, it combos into the light kick from your light auto combo. If you're not comfortable confirming the light kick into a manual heavy DP yet, you can just use the light auto combo, and that's fine. But it's still more damage than what you're doing now. Like, if you hit the heavy punch target combo here, or a heavy punch, even if you just did the light auto combo there. Oh, which I mentioned earlier, you can be selecting the ender of that if you're still holding auto and just hit light, medium, or heavy while holding forward. So if they weren't crouching when you hit them and the overhead isn't going to go over their head, end with the overhead and get a knockdown. Like that. As opposed to... which doesn't knock them down. I'm trying to actually get the counter hit. Doesn't knock down. She like doesn't hit the button right away. It's weird. Does knock down. So make sure you're aware of if they were crouching or not, and if you could actually score a knockdown when you land the light auto combo. Don't meaty fireball. Go for, if you're gonna go for a meaty button on their wake up, one medium punch on counter hit combos into another medium punch, or your stand heavy punch combos into the light kick. I'm actually gonna show the medium punch as well. I wouldn't advise that as a meaty option, but just as a place to start, if you find it simpler to kind of get used to the concept that way. It's a little hard to time. Done correctly, it'll combo into itself, but there it is. You gotta do it fast. So I would really just advise the heavy punch. That's again where you could have done a better ender. Oh my god, I gotta back this up more to be able to do it in the player control. Oh my god. Back it up more. There it is. You could have just ended with run DP or run Tatsu. If you do want to end with the Jinrai, then end with just the first hit. Don't do the overhead. Just the first hit is a safe jump. So if you hold back after you jump forward, you would block if she did a wake up DP, or you would hit her if she hit any button on her wake up. So like that would have worked here if you had done jump forward. I actually think you might have been able to kill here. Not quite. Yeah, not quite, but still. Keep in mind that this is a really powerful option. And now I'm really curious if I could have killed off a safe jump there. I don't think there was a way to quite kill, but you definitely could have done a scary situation. Put her in guess for game. Because that overhead you'll see doesn't work unless they're at the corner. So just don't do that. Another button is a really easy whiff punish if they whiff right in front of your face. That button's really hard to whiff punish. But in general, is your just medium kicks, which have a target combo attached to them. You actually could have punished that. It moves Ken really far forward, and it'll score you a lot of easy punishes without you having to input a complex combo because of the target combo. So I would use that more as well. The jump. Not great. You are under 3 drive bars here, so I don't think you necessarily want to spend on a guess. But I would have just either held the space and waited. Damn, this is weird when they're like still doing their stuff and you're doing new stuff. I would have held the space and not jumped forward. So the main things I'm seeing are, if you're going to meaty, do it with stand heavy punch. If you're going to poke, do it with stand heavy punch. If you do a jump in, don't do it into your light auto combo. You can end your medium punch auto combo with 1 hit of Jinrai instead of 2 to set up a safe jump. OD fireball into drive rush heavy punch, very strong. And start spending your meter more. Start doing crouch medium kick drive rush. If you add crouch medium kick drive rush to your game, you'll be diamond in 10 minutes. It's like one of the strongest things about Ken. I'm gonna jump into the second replay here. Oh, and optimize your DP punishes.
Ready?
When you're doing this shimmying game, it's easy to feel like I'm moving back and forth, so I'm playing like hardcore Street Fighter. And that is really tempting at every level to just be like, look at me shimmying, look at me waiting to react to what they do. But you're shimmying at a range where you're not even close enough for you to hit them or them to hit you. There's no reason to do the shimmy dance all the way back here. And then if she does whiff a button in your face, the idea is that when you're shimmying back and forth, you want to be ready to punish that button. Oop, you're player 2 here. You're just shimmying like way back there. That is a situation. This is another thing worth being aware of. It's good that you're not constantly using the Dragon Lash Ender, because it's not always your best option. But when you hit them with this target combo into run, and you are in the corner, you do want to end with run Dragon Lash, because it'll get you a meterless side switch and put them in the corner. Like that. And if you can't do the heavy DP, you can still do medium there. Or just end it and then double dash forward into throw or strike. But go for the side switch when you're in the corner. That's another situation where if you'd used the stand heavy punch instead of the stand medium punch, it would have reached for your punish. I would not have jumped there anyway. Like, jumping when they're getting off the ground is just giving up your Oki opportunity. If you had been still on the ground here and gone for like a meaty, then most likely you would have had time to DI back.
Not so fast. Gotcha.
But you jumped, and then she whiffed in your face. If you used heavy punch here, you would have punished. Oh my god, it didn't even reach. Okay, the heavy kick would have reached. And then you can do run DP on punish counter there. That was a weird punish, but you would have to go for a button that went far enough. Another situation where the OD fireball would have really served you well. You kind of jumped when she jumped, and you could have walked forward into a DP here, or drive rushed into a DP. You didn't even need drive rush. If you really thought you needed to drive rush, that's fine too. But don't just let her jump around and meet her in the air. You stay grounded, you knock her out of the air. There you did the medium punch, just the single medium punch on block after the block jump in. That was great. That's exactly what I was telling you to do in the other replay. Okay, that wasn't really punishable. Oh, but if she whiffs, I keep missing the part where it happened. If she whiffs a sweep in front of you like that and you weren't walking back, you should be able to sweep her back. You don't only have to fireball at this range. The fireball control is good, but like, you want to use your buttons too. There's a lot of situations where she whiffs something in your face and then you go for a jump in and you could be trying to get the whiff punish. There, mid-screen, go for Run Tatsu or the side switch. I would go for Run Tatsu for the corner carry. I don't know why you want to jump so much in this match. You did better staying grounded in the other match. There's no reason to jump that much. There's the medium punch target combo on block, which is really unsafe. It seems like you realized that because you went for parry afterwards. But if she'd done her punish correctly, you wouldn't have had time to parry. Okay. The heavy punch that I talked about that you've really got to be using. Here you went for the heavy auto combo, which goes into OD Jinrai. I would just do medium Jinrai. And that is because the first hit of medium Jinrai after heavy punch on block is a true block string, and it takes a lot of their drive meter away, and then you can try to catch them with the low or the overhead. I gotta back it up more to be able to do that. Don't do the whole heavy auto combo. I don't know why they did it into OD Jinrai when it could have just been normal Jinrai to combo into level 3, but that auto combo is useless after the first button. Just do the medium Jinrai, save the meter, it's still really strong. Heavy punch into medium Jinrai is a really, really strong option. I would say the two strongest options you could add to your Ken right now are heavy punch into medium Jinrai and crouch medium kick drive rush. Easy. And because you see, especially if you are going to do that whole auto combo, you don't want to end after the first hit of Jinrai on block. Because you see, that's -7. You want to at least finish. I think if you'd finished and gone for the low, you probably would have frame trapped her.
Not good enough.
I mean, tap and parry there wasn't a terrible idea. You just got strong. OD Fireball. Oh, okay, there it was. You just got to drive rush behind it. You drive rush behind it into the heavy punch, that becomes a much scarier option for you. I think, yeah, that's -20. If you block that, you can get a big boy punish. I gotta back that up more. I don't know why I'm getting hit there. Maybe it's not punishable because of the spacing. I take back what I just said. Don't overthink this part. But I would stop jumping. Jumping over her to put her in the corner here, not terrible. I think you keep realizing, oh crap, I automatically did the target combo on block and it's not safe, I'm gonna parry now. So you just gotta stop doing the target combo on block. Don't react to them jumping by also jumping. DP. Don't walk forward too far. You don't have to walk forward at all, actually. It wasn't a bad place to do the whole combo, I don't think. But you are in burnout, so it was risky because she could just chip you out here and then you spent all your meter. Jumping into throw is also a really good mix-up. Good on that. You gotta jump less, but if you are gonna do jump-ins, you wanna mix up what you do after the jump-in is blocked, and you're doing that really well.
Fight.
Keep walking.
Hadouken!
Keep walking.
Hadouken!
Hey! 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 There it is! There it is! This isn't your repertoire. You've just got to pull it out more often. And you see here, you're +2. So you can frame trap with medium punch or light kick or a jab, or you can walk forward just a tiny bit into a throw, or you can catch them walking backwards with a crouch medium kick. What did you do? All right, you went for just standing. If you're gonna try to shimmy after that, you gotta walk back. Just going into block isn't getting you anything there. It's either frame trap, micro walk into throw, or catch them walking back with a crouch medium kick, or walk backwards to try to punish if they throw tech. Don't just stand there. The target combo on block again. Could have been Tatsu for the corner carry, but not bad. Stop jumping. Good throw. You see where autopiloting that target combo is putting you in a lot of situations where like it just whiffs or it wasn't good on block. This is what I was talking about earlier when you were on offense, and that is that if your opponent doesn't back roll, they get free pressure mid-screen. If you don't know how to back roll, I can't remember if I've seen you back roll before now or not. If you tap 2 buttons, or even mash 2 buttons while you're on the ground, you'll roll backwards after you get knocked down, and it creates more space between you and your opponent. Mid-screen, you want to be doing that pretty much all the time. Because if you'd back rolled here, she could have just dashed up and been in throw range. There too, she got a free meaty without having to spend any meter because you didn't back roll. See how if you back roll there, you create more space, and you can just look at my inputs and see you're literally just mashing 2 buttons when you're on the ground. It's really easy to do. I think that was an accident.
Hadouken! Hadouken! How's this?
You're not even in range for Dragon Lash there. Don't throw it out at a range where it's guaranteed to whiff. You're getting a lot of mileage off of catching them with the jump-ins, but you really just want to hold your ground and use heavy punch more. That's unfortunate. It would have worked, but you didn't do it fast enough. Yeah, it would have killed. But I would practice just doing your go-to cash-out combo for when you block something big. And that's it. So, biggest takeaways. Use your stand heavy punch more. Doing it into medium Jinrai is a strong option. Vary your enders off of medium punch, heavy punch target combo into run based on your proximity to the corner. Tatsu gets the most corner carry. DP does the most damage. The run Dragon Lash gets you a side switch if you were in the corner to start with. Use crouch medium kick drive rush more. Don't jump when they jump. Anti-air them. And I think that's probably more than enough specific things to... Oh, and don't do the medium punch, heavy punch target combo on block. Either do just one medium punch, or try ending it with Jinrai, or drive rush canceling it into a guess. Because you don't want to be -14 in their face. I think that's all for now. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next month.